I'm livid. This man forgot what the score was.
I'm livid.
I'm livid. Nah, dead ass. That's the most preposterous shit I've ever seen in the basketball court. I'm not even lying to you. How do you not know what? It's the NBA Finals. It's game 1 of the NBA Finals. It is a tie game. You are on the free throw line, bro. Like, I could see if it was off a turnover, maybe you in transition, you know, your mind going fast. You are on the free throw line. Everybody, no, stop. Everybody, I don't care what level I've played basketball. I don't care what level of basketball you in. When you are with that much time left, you look up at the monitor, see what the score of the game is, compute that, and move forward. Look, you get the rebound, dog. Lay the ball up. Even if you don't lay the ball up, call a timeout. If you lay up and miss, I don't even care. If you call a timeout, fine. This man dribbled the fucking clock out, dog. That's the most preposterous shit I've seen on the basketball court. But
most preposterous shit I ever seen was LeBron trusting George Hill enough. I'm sorry, I had to eat a chip. LeBron trusting George Hill enough to pass him the ball at the end of the game and let him take the free throws.
I don't understand you. Here's the reason why I don't understand you, right? Because if you are going to use your teammates what they on the court for, the man was wide open. First of all, he gets the ball, they come out there and trap him.
He had 51 though.
Stop. It's 10 seconds left. At that point, he didn't have 51 at that point. It's 10 seconds left. They trapping you. They double teaming him. You clearly see they are double teaming him. That must mean somebody is open. He finds the open man. The reason why he got fouled is because he was open as shit. Clay had to grab his arm because he was open as hell. He go to the line. He missed a free throw. Fine. The man gets the rebound and does not know what the score is. I don't even care if he misses it and we going to overtime. I don't care if he call a timeout. The man did not know what the motherfucking score was. That's inexcusable. How do you not know what the score is? You can't think about that. You don't know what the score is? What are you thinking about?
I didn't say he wasn't an idiot. He's an idiot, but I'm putting that L to me goes to LeBron James.
No, I'm not going to even say
live and you die with him. Like I said on Twitter, LeBron is a king of passing themselves out of W's.
What do you mean? So you want to shoot over 2 people?
I want him to take the shot.
That's fucking stupid.
But the thing is, like, I can live and die with him taking the shot.
If it's an open person, pass the goddamn ball.
I can live and die with him taking the shot.
First of all, it's not a shot. It's a goddamn layup. The man had to foul him because it was a goddamn layup.
Yeah, but if you let him foul him, if he went completely open to the point where no one could touch him, I'm not making it pass.
Pass it down.
Because if you pass him the ball and someone can grab him and wrap him up, if you don't make the bucket, you got to go to the free throw line. And I told you he was gonna miss one.
I'm getting double. Steph is on me. Everybody is looking at me. They're doubling me. There's no way. The only way I'm gonna get a shot off is if I shoot like a fadeaway 3. That is not a good shot. Even though Brian can make that, possibly that's not a good shot. No, pass the goddamn ball. George Hill's on the line. Okay, fine. You make a free throw. Whatever. You miss the second one. Fine. You get the rebound, dog. You have to know what the score is. I'm not gonna even say that's the reason they lost the game.
I'm not disputing that.
Look. Listen. It's not the reason they lost the game. Because first of all, overtime happened after that. In overtime, everything got completely discombobulated. The defense went to shit. They had been playing pretty good defense all game. The defense completely went to shit. And even in regulation. After I think they tied the game up, they had Kevin Love in the game. So Steph sees Kevin Love go straight to the rim, gets fouled, get the and one to even be in that situation. Even if you don't foul him, it's a tie game.
Kevin Durant, I never want to hear your name again.
Even if you don't foul him, it's a tie game. Maybe you get something different. But this man didn't know what the score was. All that being said, he didn't know what the score was. Yeah,
but that's still another shoulda, woulda, coulda. Because he didn't know what he could have missed the layup.
There is no. I don't care if you missed the layup. If you missed the layup, you missed the layup. There is no excuse for not knowing what the score. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand it.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do. But what are you gonna do?
Know what the fucking score is.
I do, but I said, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. There's nothing that can be done about it.
I'm not saying something that can be.
He a bonehead.
No, I don't care.
Like I said before, we started recording when we was watching the game with the homies, like. That's what you get with JR.
You expect your teammates to know what the score is.
And you get bad JR.
I'm sorry, but
when you get bad JR, you gotta live with bad JR.
That's fine.
When you get good JR, you live
sorry.
with him.
You gotta
That's the same JR that will come in the game and keep you in the game in that game 7 that they played against Golden State that allowed you to get that ring.
But you are a professional athlete. There is no way you should not know what the score is.
Guess what? It's a lot of shit that happens.
You don't know what the score is, bro?
A lot of shit that happens in sports that shouldn't happen, but it happens all the time. Just like your ass always say. It's a team game. If you live and die by your team.
No, look,
is why if I'm LeBron, I'm not living and dying by George Hill or the potential of J.R. Smith deciding the game for me. I'm deciding the game. I'm doing that. Take the shot, bro.
He's wide open and they're trapping me.
Bron, take
the shot. He's wide open and they're trapping me.
Shot.
He is wide open and they are trapping me.
I don't give a shit.
Look, Look, bro, I'm saying that's not the reason why they lost the game. It's not the reason why they
Well, according to Ty Lue, the refs are the reason why they lost the game.
I feel what he's saying, but no, the refs are never the reason you lose any game.
That was the right call.
Yes, but what he was disputing was the fact that you can look at those charges when they are in the circle. He's saying LeBron was nowhere near the circle. So
yeah, but if the refs at that point in time made the block call charge based upon them thinking he was in the circle, if he wasn't outside,
no, they called it a offensive foul at first.
No, but that's what I'm saying. If they thought that it was a block charge because they thought he was potentially in the circle, but then they looked at it and he wasn't in a circle, but it was still a fucking block.
But look, he's saying if you make that call, you look at it, he was nowhere near. The circle is like right here. Braun was like right here. He was nowhere near the circle.
But if I'm
they shouldn't have went to the monitor to look at that.
We always complain about them not getting the call right. So I don't want to hear complaints about them for once reviewing it and getting the call right. Look, the only point of the review is to get the call right.
They didn't really get the call right because
they did get the call right.
It shouldn't have been reviewed.
They got the call right.
But it shouldn't have been reviewed.
They reviewed it because no one knew what the call was on the floor.
The point is, like, he was nowhere near the restricted area.
No one knew what the call was on the floor.
He was clearly
even the ref went once he did it. The ref that was standing on the baseline that's supposed to make the call looked at the other refs like, is it a block charge?
Nowhere near.
They didn't know what the call was.
Now look,
I think the only reason why they reviewed it was because they legitimately got together between themselves and it was like, what do you think it is? One of them probably like, I think it's a charge. One of them probably said, I think it's a block. And another one probably said, I don't know.
But he's nowhere near the reason.
But the point is, if one of them the officials can't look up at the camera and see if he was in a circle or not to review it.
Even if you calling that on the floor, you can clearly see he's nowhere near the restricted area. Look at the play. He's nowhere near it. He's at least 2 steps in front of the restricted area. It shouldn't have been looked at.
As he started to gather himself, his left leg was outside. It was nowhere his right leg stepped in. Then he took 2 more steps and got out of the restricted area.
It was nowhere. Exactly. He's 2 steps out the restricted area.
Yes, but I had to see that. I had to see that on the replay.
When I was looking at it,
when I was watching it live, I called it a block.
Me too. But look, I called it a block too. But listen, I didn't call it a block because he was in the restricted area. I called it a block because it was a block. The play shouldn't have been looked at.
But if they miss the call and they don't,
it shouldn't have been looked at.
It's not even a missed call.
It shouldn't have been looked at.
It's not even a missed.
It shouldn't have been looked at.
It's not a missed call.
It shouldn't have been looked at.
If we cannot agree,
it shouldn't have been looked at.
If we cannot agree on what the call is,
it shouldn't have been looked at.
But I call a charge.
It shouldn't have been looked at.
If we cannot agree on what the call is, but I call a charge. And therefore, I'm like, yo, it was a charge. When the other one's like, well, one of them say, I think it's a block. Or the other one was like, I don't know what it was. We need to review it. I want them to go and get the call right.
It should have been looked at.
I want them to go get the call right. I get it. I get it. But T. Lue got but look, I feel him, but that's not the reason they lost that game.
First off, I'm never a component of leaving it. What do I say? What if I say all playoffs? You never leave the game in the hands of the refs. Because
you never leave the game in George Hill's hands either.
No, look, listen.
Ask Paul George.
Stop. Because shit like that happens when you leave the game in the hands of the ref. They're not going to get every call right. The refs are not at all the reason why they lost the game. Neither is J.R. Smith. I'm not blaming J.R. Smith completely for the loss. There were other things that... No, listen. There are other things that happened. The game shouldn't have even been tied. They made a couple turnovers. They had the lead. They came back.
LeBron passed the ball to George Hill.
Listen. You let Steph drive by you, go on straight to the rim, then you foul him. You don't have to foul him in that situation. He's by you. Let him lay the ball up. You lay the ball up. It's tied. Now we going into that possession with a whole different mind state than what we go into it as. So look, that's not the reason why they lost the game. But dog, you cannot forget what the fucking score is in game 1 of the NBA Finals with 7 seconds left. That should be the very first thing you are made aware of, that you know. What were you thinking about to not know what the score is? I'm fine if you get the rebound and miss it. Shit happens. You miss it, you know what? Fine, shit happens. I wouldn't even say nothing. Sometimes shit happens. You miss shots. You get the ball, maybe you ain't feel comfortable doing it, call a timeout, whatever. The man was literally trying to run the clock out. He did not know what the score was. He mouthed to LeBron, I thought we were up. Are you fucking serious? Now, granted, that don't excuse overtime. Overtime still happened. You had a whole bunch of defensive breakdowns.
Putting the ball in George Hill's hands.
He was wide open, bro.
Don't put the ball in the man's hands.
He was wide open. He's wide open.
Putting it in his hands to win the game, bro. Even if he was wide open, let's just say he missed a bunch.
He made a free throw. Look, stop. Wait, stop. Look, he made one of the free throws.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
And look.
But he missed one of them.
He missed it, but you get the rebound. You have possession. You ran the fucking clock out. So is it better if he shoots it and misses it And then we lose in regulation?
They still lost. What's a L? What's a loss? Is a loss not a loss? A loss, a loss, a loss? Are we looking at the final?
How you lose
when we look at the series and it say 4-1 or it say 4-0, we're not gonna be like, well, no. You gonna be like, well, they was all the games was close. I'm looking at it being like, you know what, they won 5-1.
So still games were close.
No, but you still took an L.
You still gave your shit.
I would much rather take an L in regulation than to take an L like that in the overtime, where you basically give them all the momentum back in the series. Because even if you LeBron and you miss that shot, let's just say he run the clock out and he misses the shot instead of making the pass, right? And he
still have all the momentum.
No, but listen, and he misses the shot, right? Fine, you missed the shot. You give the only momentum you really give them is the fact that you missed the game winner.
That's not true.
No, it is. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It is, number one. It is true. It's true. It's true for the simple fact of I didn't give them a chance to win this game.
I disagree with you.
The line in Vegas was 12.5. It was 13 earlier this afternoon.
I still didn't give them a chance to win the game. My man forgot what the fucking score was.
But you don't have. But if you're not in that predicament. If you don't make that pass,
you also not in that predicament. If you know what the fucking score is,
you still lost.
The point is, you should know what the fucking score is,
but you still lost.
I hear what you're saying, and it don't make no fucking sense. You should know. I'm not finna blame LeBron. No, look, I'm not finna blame LeBron for passing the goddamn ball when he had just got the ball, got doubled all the way out to the fucking perimeter. He gets the ball with 10 seconds left. Everybody on the fucking court is looking at you. There is no shot that he's gonna take that's gonna be anything like a good shot. George Hill is wide open. He passes him the ball. He goes to the line. He makes a free throw. Okay, cool.
And then he missed
the second one. You get the rebound. You get the rebound.
And they got lucky on that play because KD wasn't even boxing out.
Okay,
he's thinking that the free throw whatever.
You get the rebound. You should know what the score is, dog.
Look. I don't want Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Shaq, King.
Kobe Bryant passed the ball to Ron Artest in Game 7 when he was fucking 6 of 24 for the fucking go-ahead 3. Michael Jordan passed the ball.
Hold on, wait a minute. What did you say Kobe was shooting?
6 of 24.
That's when you pass the ball. Not when you got
it. Don't matter.
No,
it don't matter.
No,
who would you rather wait a second.
Wait a second. No. You want to know why it matters? Because everybody knew Kobe was terrible in that game. Kobe was bad in that game until the very end.
Stop. In your by your theory, I would rather have Kobe, who is bad in that game, taking a shot over fucking Ron Artest at any point in time.
You want to know why that's not true? Because the whole time Kevin Durant was off, I've been saying, why isn't he getting other people involved? And since he's been off for the past 4 games, all I've been saying is get other people involved.
We got to get other people involved. We talking about Game 7, NBA Finals, under a minute left. Fuck other people by your standards.
But guess what? Kobe didn't have 46 at that moment.
So
LeBron did.
So what?
Kobe didn't have 40 plus in that moment.
So what?
No, it's not so what.
So what?
When you
by your standards, so what?
When you don't have it going.
He the star.
When you don't have it going.
You living down with your star.
You don't have
you living down with your star. You living down with your star, right?
You don't have it going.
You living down with your star, right?
Yes, but guess what? Kobe shot 24 shots. So
you living down with your star.
You living down with him. But guess what? Kobe made the pass and he made it.
What if you would have missed it? Then you wouldn't blame Kobe.
Yes, I would have.
Okay then, so what the fuck are we talking about?
So I'm still blaming. No, wait a minute. I'm still blaming LeBron. You want to know why? No, you want to know why? Because it happened and he missed it. If he misses it, it's a different story. A L is a L is a L. A loss is a loss is a loss.
It goes back to what I've been.
If Kobe would have took that shot, you want to know what I wouldn't have done? Been mad at him.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been mad at him.
But it's a better basketball play to make.
I don't give a fuck.
It's a better
I
basketball
wouldn't have been mad at him.
Okay.
I'm mad at LeBron. Take the fucking shot. All I've been saying the man's entire career is LeBron, take the shot. When MJ threw the ball to Curry, he literally went in the corner and he said, hey, they gonna double me and you gonna be wide the fuck open. I'm gonna throw you the ball.
How you know they didn't discuss that?
He literally said, I'm gonna throw you the ball.
How you know they didn't discuss that?
Come on, bro.
How you know they didn't discuss that?
Come on, bro.
How you know that?
Come on, bro.
How do you know that?
Come on, bro.
They probably did.
No, we saw how frantic Steph Curry, when that switch and roll happened and Draymond ran out there to help double team him. They was both frantically running around, which is what left George on the rotation, which is what left George Hill fucking open. And so if Mike said, I know they're going to double me, I'm going to throw you the ball, make the shot. Guess what? Make the shot.
I'm sure in the huddle, they went over like, yo, they might double me. If they double me, I'm going to kick it out to one of you guys who open. I'm 99.9% sure in the timeout. They said, yo, look, we're going to try to get the stuff on switch. I'm going to fucking penetrate. If I got a shot, I'm going to take it. If I don't have one, stay ready. I'm going to pass out the ball. Which is pretty much what happened. Stay ready, passing the ball. I get the ball. I get fouled. Okay, cool. I miss a free throw. Okay, fine. We still get the rebound, bro. Know what the score is. But again, I'm not blaming the man. That's not why they lost the game.
I'm not putting the loss on LeBron.
I'm not blaming.
You don't make that pass.
I'm not blaming the man.
They lost that game. I'm not blaming him for the loss. But you don't make that pass.
You make that pass.
Take the shot.
You don't make sense.
Like fucking Thanos said, literally. Literally, the Cavaliers are the Avengers. You should have aimed for the head. You know what LeBron
did?
No, he didn't.
He did.
He didn't fucking aim for the head. You wanna know why he didn't aim for the head? Because if you Iron Man, you don't get on a goddamn spaceship and travel your ass across the galaxy when you know that you the smartest and the most powerful Avenger because you got all this technology. And then you just leave your whole homeland open to get fucked up while you on God knows where, a billion miles away.
You had to go get the things, bro.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't. He went to go and get the time stone, but guess what? There was still another stone left on Earth.
I mean, yeah, but you could go get the time stone.
No, you can't go get the time stone.
Because then he can go back in time and take the shit, bro. So you have to get the time stone. Because if you get the time stone, he can go back in time until before you even got it and take it.
Guess what LeBron can't do? Go back in time and take it. So fucking aim for the head. LeBron, you should have aimed for the head.
He shouldn't have shot that
LeBron,
shot.
You should have aimed for the head.
He was getting doubled.
Aim for the head, LeBron. Aim for the fucking head.
When he passed it, there was like 4 seconds left on the fucking shot clock. There was literally no shot that he had. If you go back to the play, there is no. You can rewatch the play. There is not a single shot that he had on that play. Look, not a single shot.
I'm gonna live and die with LeBron James, but I'm not gonna live and die with him making that pass, bro.
Look.
I'm not.
Again.
Fuck the play.
Again. That's still not even why they lost the game. Overtime happened. But one thing I do want to say is I told you about Larry Nance. I told you about the Cavs others. These guys
you told me about him and what did he do in the second half?
He still played good. He still had energy. You looking too much at the stats. The energy is what I'm talking about with Larry Nance.
I was watching the game.
He didn't have energy.
You always say I'm looking at the stats.
He didn't have energy.
Did I look at Did I have energy? Hold on. Did I just tell you anything about the man's box score? I didn't say shit
but
about
you said what about the second half? He still had energy.
Look, I don't need energy.
That's the fuck you do.
I need the same productivity you give me in the first half in the second half.
Sometimes the ball don't bounce your way.
I disagree. And my problem with him is he will give you one good game, and then he will give you 3 horrible.
I disagree.
He will give you one good half, and then one solid half. I need him to put together a full 48, a full 7.
Larry Nance is an energy guy. So the thing about energy is, with sometimes if I'm battling on the offensive rebound, okay, maybe the tip don't go my way. But the fact that I'm even tipping the ball, okay, you don't get in transition quicker. Now the other guys get a chance to get more set. You diving at the balls. Maybe you don't come up with the ball, but still that's energy. That's hustle. Larry Nance, every single time he's on the court, there's one thing I know. Even if he don't accumulate a single stat, he is going to hustle. I have never watched Larry Nance play basketball and say he's not playing hard.
He played a great game. I'm not disputing the fact that
he played a great game.
I just need it for a full 48. And don't mention Clarkson.
He was decent.
He was fucking awful.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He missed shots, but he wasn't
awful.
He missed shots, but he wasn't awful. He missed shots, but he wasn't awful.
The man made 2 energy plays, and you forget about all the shots in the other bonehead
plays. You had to take
him.
He was open.
Come on, man.
Look. Even the play was.
I'm not mad at the open plays, but we saw a stretch where he literally missed 3 straight.
That's his job. Literally, Clarkson's job.
His job ain't to miss 3 straight.
Listen, Clarkson's job when he comes in off the bench is to shoot the fucking ball. You are one of our scorers off the bench. If you got Steph on you, take Steph. We think Steph is a liability out here. Take Steph. I saw him take Steph a couple times. When he got swung the ball, open for 3, he shot the goddamn ball. The main thing that I'm looking for when I look at the young guys for the Cavs is, are you engaged? Do you look scared? Clarkson, when he got on the court, did not look scared. He may fuck up. That's okay. That's fine. We'll get it back. Okay, that's cool. But the one thing I want to know is you out there, you energetic, and you playing hard. His job is to shoot the goddamn ball. That's literally his job. If Jordan Clarkson is not going to be aggressive.
He played 17 minutes, was 2 of 9, 0 of 3 from the 3, 4 points, 3 rebounds.
I don't mind that. His job is to be aggressive. If he's not going to go out there and
take... Not from a guy that was averaging 16 in the regular season. And don't get me wrong, he was a +8 for the game. He had higher plus minus than LeBron.
If he's not going to be aggressive on the court, there is literally no reason for Jordan Clarkson to be on the court.
I didn't dispute that he doesn't need to be on the court. But that's the reason why you're not beating the Warriors. Because you got Jordan Clarkson on the court.
I didn't say they was going to beat the Warriors. I just told you the series was going to be closer than what...
Did I say you said that they was going to win? I said that's the reason why you're not beating the Warriors. You ain't the fucking Cavaliers. You think you are, but you ain't the motherfucking Cavaliers. You ain't Kobe Altman.
What are you talking about?
Well, I said you think you're going to beat the Warriors, and you answered as if you the Cavaliers. You ain't the Cavaliers. You ain't Kobe Altman. Pavy. This man standing up in a crib 5 feet away, 5 feet away from the TV. Let's go.
Cuz, look.
They're going to break your heart every single time. Yes, sir.
No, I said, I tweeted with about 4 minutes after the game, I was like, if they can keep it to within 4 to 8 points, I think that they'll sneak away with the win. And half of until J.R. Smith forgot what the fucking score was, I may have very well been correct. They gave themselves a chance at the end.
Score wouldn't have been correct, but I feel you.
Score would have been correct, but my prediction of them sneaking away, if they can keep it between 4 to 8 points. I only mentioned that
during the game. You're like, my score gonna come true, I fucking told you. And then when J.R. ruined it, I just want y'all to know, by the way, we put a bottle of Moet on the fact.
You were worried.
I was worried. I was definitely worried. And it's not even about paying for the Moet. It's just the fact that I didn't want to lose to him and have to present him a bottle of Moet with a fucking ribbon on it on Hoops and Brews. So the fact that I don't have to do that anymore, thank you, J.R. Smith. I appreciate you. You are loved. Warriors Nation is the biggest J.R. Smith fan right now in the world. Literally. J.R. Smith is Warriors Nation.
I guess the only solace you can take from this is, hey, you played them tough. I told you that this series will be closer than what
you want to know why you can take solace from this? Because KD was fucking 6 of 22.
That could very well happen again. Have you seen the way KD been playing lately?
Well,
that could very well happen again. It's not like they wouldn't put a hand in his face.
Wait a minute. I would hope KD was 8 of 22 on 1 of 7 from 3, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 26 points.
But you know why that is, though, right?
KD was a plus 17, ironically.
But you know why that is. But that's because of overtime. But you know why that is, though, right? When you can look, think about the Warriors is, which I don't. The Warriors aren't hard to game plan for. They aren't. They literally are not hard to game plan for. They aren't. The issue is most teams don't have the personnel to be able to do it. One thing you have to be able to do is switch everything. For the most part, the Cavs can switch everything, especially when Kevin Love isn't on the court. You can switch everything. I'm not worried about any matchup. I'm not worried about Tristan picking up nobody. I'm not worried about George Hill picking up nobody. Not worried about LeBron, JR, whatever. They can pretty much switch everything. So if you can switch everything, keep the pace down. So keep the pace down and don't turn the ball over. You don't allow the Warriors. The Warriors didn't break out.
When you give up 124 points, the pace is not down, though. But I feel you.
The pace wasn't down in overtime.
It wasn't down throughout the whole game. Because even before overtime, it was up to 105. They was holding Boston to under 100 the majority of that series.
How many times did you see Steph pull up from 30 feet?
A lot.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you did not. The only time you saw Steph pull up from 30 feet.
Times from 30 feet.
The only,
he was 5-11 for threes for the game.
And it did not come in transition. The only time you saw a transition 3 from Steph that I remember seeing is right before the half when JR went from that steal. Look. If
that's
Curry,
not true. I think the first or the second 3 he might have
made
was
a
3 in transition.
That's 2.
That's all you need from him.
Listen,
because you're gonna get 3 other bombs from other places.
Listen. In the fucking third quarter, against the Rockets, what was it, Game 7? How many did he have in transition? Like 4 in one quarter, and that's when the game get away from you. As long as you can keep Steph in a half court, like yo, look, you a great shooter. You and Clay, y'all gonna get y'all 3s in the half court. It's cool. But as long as we stop you from being out in transition, you pulling up from 30, now the whole crowd getting involved. And also, if you out in transition, we can't grab you. Like I said many times, Steph is still a small guy. He's also a shooter. He is very frustratable. If you can grab him and hold him in the finals,
not anymore,
listen. In the playoffs, when they allow you to grab and hold a little bit more, then you can grab him, you can hold him, push him off the 3-point line, make him take 2s. If he takes 2s and gets 26 points off 2s, fine, great, cool. I'm cool with that. As long as he's not coming down court, getting those big 30-foot pull-up 3s and everybody's yelling and going crazy. Same with Clay. As long as he ain't pulling up from 25 feet in transition, I'm cool. And that's pretty much what the Cavs did. They kept the game at bay. They never.
You can't tell me that when they both combined to go 10 or 21 from the 3-point line.
That's cool.
How well of a job did you do against them?
Because listen,
KD was terrible in that game. That's fucked up.
Listen. What I'm saying is this: they switch everything, and then if you can keep the game, as long as you can sustain the Warriors, even in the third quarter, we thought they were going to go on some big run. Nope, they pretty much sustained the game. They didn't turn the ball over too much. They didn't let them get out too much in transition. They pretty much kept the game at bay. So, and what happens with that is when you switch out everything, then that means they pass the ball around because you all up on them, and the ball is up in KD hands for ISO because he's the best isolation player on the team, and he's also 7 fucking foot.
He ain't been playing like it.
But listen, ISO KD is not the best version of KD. Volume shooter KD is not the best version of KD.
He wasn't taking volume shots tonight.
How many shots did he take?
He took 22.
Volume shooter KD.
It's not volume
KD
shots.
has listen. But KD has those games in which he'll go 14.
Steph took one more shot than KD. That's not a volume shot night for me though.
KD. Listen. But KD will have the games in which KD really hurts you which is like when he's like 16 for 19 and give you 40 points. KD is very well capable of doing that. Am I wrong?
Apparently not this year.
If you can make KD shoot 9 for 22, you had a great night. ISO KD, volume shooter KD, when KD is putting up Paul George stat lines, that's a Paul George stat line. 9 for 22, I think it was, right?
8 of 22.
8 of 22 with fucking how many points?
26 points, 1 of 7 from 3, 9 rebounds, 6 assists.
The Paul George stat line. As long as you can keep him from shooting like
he did have 3 blocks, which were huge.
But that's a Paul George stat line. Offensively, that's a Paul George stat line. That version is not the best version of KD, but that happens when you can switch everything because you keep everything out on the perimeter. You don't give the shooter space. They pass the ball, you get right up in the airspace. Now you got to swing it. You swing the ball around. It get to be about 8 seconds left on the shot clock, and now you see KD got to go isolation mode. KD, that's not the best version of KD. Then you can get in his face. You can make him take tough shots. You saw Kevin Love made him take tough shots. Jeff Green made him take tough shots. Even George Hill's right in his face. And I think people discount the length of George Hill. I told you, they're not going to run all over this
Steph dropped 29 on George Hill.
No, he didn't. They were switching everything.
Stop talking to me about George Hill,
No, stop.
Steph dropped, wait a minute. Even if they switch everything, Steph dropped 29, Klay dropped 24, KD dropped 26. Who the fuck was George Hill holding down?
Listen, a lot of that, listen, that's decent. For them, that's decent. If you, none of them scored 30 points. None of them scored 30 points. None of them scored 30.
45. I'm cool with that. So 69 combined points between the big three is...
Yes, that's amazing for them. They could very well go off for 90. Do you know who we talking about?
But that's because George Hill?
No, but listen.
So stop fucking acting like
Yes. They did a... Look, up until overtime, it was the game... Listen. Up until overtime, in which the game clearly got away from them in overtime. They came after that whole J.R. Smith shit happened. They completely debacle. So the game there are 2 games in this game: overtime and then there's regulation. If we can cut off everything, fuck overtime. I don't know who that Cavs team was that came out of overtime. Fuck that. If you tell me at the end of the game, yo, Steph, KD, and Klay scored 69 points, I'm cool with that. Want to know why? Because I guarantee you that's probably below their playoff averages for all of them, besides Klay.
I disagree. That's higher than Steph Curry's playoff average.
What's his
Kevin Durant's playoff average is 29.8 or 29.5.
That's not 29.8. That's low. That's lower.
KD has been awful for 4 games.
So what's
Klay Thompson ain't averaging 24 in the playoffs.
What's Steph's playoff average?
I think his is 25.
How much he get tonight?
Hold on.
That's either at the averages or below it.
Wait a minute.
You cap them to the averages.
I hate ESPN's mobile stat thingy. I gotta find the desktop.
You cap them to the averages. As long as you keep, look, we are talking about 3 of the most lethal shooters in NBA history. All of these guys, can these guys very well give you 90 points between the 3 of them? Yes. Or any given night? Okay then, so you telling me we held them to 60 something? I'm cool with that.
It's not because of fucking George Hill.
All of them. It's because of all of them. All of them played good defense. You didn't see until the 4th quarter.
Steph Curry this playoff is averaging 24.8 points, so he scored 5 points over his average.
No, he didn't. He scored what?
He's averaging 24.8 points in this playoff. He scored 29. That's 5 points over his average.
Okay. Look,
KD 3 points under his average.
Listen.
Stop it.
And listen. No, if you could find out what he had when regulation ended, tell me that. I told you, it's 2 different games. Whatever the fuck happened in overtime is what the fuck happened in overtime.
I don't even think he scored in overtime.
So who scored in overtime?
I think he had 26 when he went in and made the and one. It was Klay, KD, and everybody else. It wasn't fucking Steph.
Cool. So look, even better. He had 29. The rest of the guys did not get off like that. That means Klay probably scored 4 points in overtime.
That means you're doomed. That means you're fucking doomed.
Listen, bro.
You played you literally took your best shot.
I don't think you
and you missed it.
No,
you took your very best shot and you missed it. You should have aimed for the head and not for the chest. And Klay's averaging 20 points in his playoffs. So he scored 4 points over his average. Stop that. Klay shot 50%. Steph shot 1 shot below 50%.
Listen, I guarantee you all of this happened in overtime. Look at what the Warriors scored. First of all, the Cavs scored like 2 points overtime. So look at what the Warriors did in overtime, and then separated. What happened at the end of regulation is what I'm talking about. I told you. After that J.R. Smith shit happened, they came out and looked completely discombobulated.
Kevin Durant made 2 free throws. Klay Thompson hit a 3, so that's 21. Sean Livingston made a shot. Draymond made a shot. Klay made 2 threes.
There you go. That's 6 points.
Okay, but
fuck out of here. He had 18 before at the fucking end of
He had regulation. 18, but he still had 18 on fucking 50% shooting.
Cool.
That's his average.
We held his average.
What do you say? Give me your average.
Exactly.
That's
we held him to the average. Look, listen.
What are you talking about? This bodes nothing about this bodes well for them.
Listen.
And Steph did not score in overtime, like I said.
Listen. You want to know why the Rockets gave themselves a chance? Because they held them to their averages. If you can take these three guys, if you telling me, yo, for a series, we going to make Steph Curry average 25 points, I'm cool with that. Steph Curry can very well go out there and average 33. Can he not?
Yes.
KD can very well go out there and average 33. Can he not?
Yes.
Clay can very well average 25. Can he not?
Yes. I mean, on his own team, Clay average 30. But
okay then.
Especially with
so if you telling me for like a series, I'm going to have all these guys 25, 25, and 20, I'm cool with that. I'm giving myself a chance. And I don't think this was the Cavs' best game. No, look, here's the reason why I don't. Because in the first half, they ended the second quarter horribly. They also had a lot of defensive breakdowns, I felt, in like the first quarter. I felt they probably should have been up like 8 or 10 in the first quarter, but they had a lot of defensive breakdowns. A lot of them. A lot of the shots that they were getting in the first quarter were open. I think they can repeat this performance. A couple of other guys do have to step up. J.R. Smith needs to have a rebound game. He has to. He has to have a rebound game. I love the way Kevin Love played. It was very
Kevin Love was great, so y'all don't have to use y'all blame Kevin Love button like y'all always use.
I even saw Kevin Love put Draymond in the post a couple times, if I'm not mistaken. He got the ball very low position that was making a hook shot that he hasn't been hitting all playoffs.
Yeah, he hit one in the middle of the paint.
I think he hit like about 3 of them from that same spot. So that's very encouraging. Again, it goes back to what I saw on Christmas. Kevin Love played very well against the Warriors on Christmas. Very well against them on Christmas.
He played good. I'll say this. He had a good game to me, but I needed him to have a great game.
No, you didn't. You almost won with him having a good game.
But you would have won if he had a great game.
You would have won.
Don't get me wrong. He had a very good game. I'm not taking a dump on Kevin Love, but Kevin Love was a couple missed shots, a couple missed threes away from them like winning the game. Okay. And that's what I need from you to convert. That's the difference between a Kevin Love and a Kyrie, which is why I say Kyrie irreplaceable. Kyrie's gonna make those shots.
I disagree.
Kyrie, that's not. I disagree. I agree with you every other time except for an NBA Finals because he shows up every NBA Finals. He shows up every NBA Finals. I disagree every time, but the NBA Finals he shows up. And with Kevin Love, I need you to make them shots when you open.
Come on, dude. Kyrie missing shots too.
I'm not saying Kyrie. I'm not saying Kyrie. Look, Kevin Love is not. Kyrie is irreplaceable. Kevin Love is replaceable.
Kyrie is also replaceable. Look at the fucking Celtics.
We had that talk before.
The Celtics literally got to Game 7 of the NBA Finals without
and did not win because they needed him.
No, Gordon Hayward was also out too. If Hayward on that floor, I guarantee you they in the finals right now. If Kyrie not there, but Hayward's still there, lie to yourself. Lie to your motherfucking self. Lie to yourself.
Yes, because I picked them anyway.
Okay, then, so stop talking right there. Replaceable. You put in Terry Rozier and still got to the motherfucking finals.
Look, all I'm saying is this. He's not replaceable.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He's a 6'4" point guard.
He's not replaceable.
He is Kyrie Irving,
the dynamics he gives you is not replaceable. You can't tell me that you think Kyrie got a better offensive package than Steph, but tell me that Steph is irreplaceable, but Kyrie ain't. That don't make sense. You can't replace two guys that are irreplaceable on offense.
Yes, you can. Look, here's why. Because even though I think the reason why I say that is because I say Kyrie's is more well-rounded. So as in, like, Steph can't post. If Steph could post, I would have a completely different view of what I think. But Steph can come down court and pull up from 35 feet and shoot 55%. I love Kyrie. Kyrie, I told you, is my favorite guard ever to watch play basketball. So when I talk about Kyrie Irving, I'm not trying to slander Kyrie. You know how much of a Kyrie fan I am.
You won't act like it.
Kyrie is one of my favorite basketball players ever. But that man not going out there and putting up from 35. You can get somebody to do some of what Kyrie can do, but just not to the level of what Kyrie can do.
That's what makes him Kyrie Irving.
But listen though, you can plan around that. The Celtics damn near did it. They did it.
You gotta buy you a but listen though shirt. Like you gotta buy it and wear it.
Cool. The Celtics damn near did it. Literally, they were one game away from the NBA Finals without this man.
Yes, but else, as I said before,
he got replaced.
A loss is a loss. Is a loss.
That's cool.
So when you lose and you got replaced, but they still lose, and they had a better chance with you on the floor than when you got replaced. A loss.
But also Hayward wasn't there.
If Hayward's there, Hayward been gone since game 2.
Exactly.
I mean, since game 1. No,
but if Hayward's there, you still
Hayward tearing his thing is almost acting like breaking his ankle the first game is literally as if he never played a game.
But you acting like he was the only person missing off this team, and that was the sole thing that put him over the hump.
Okay, this question: did LeBron ever face for a full game of Gordon Hayward, Kyrie Irving Celtics team?
No.
So then it doesn't mean anything. Because there's no context. Anything? You can't scout for that shit. You can't do none of that. You done had games against Kyrie. You can scout against Kyrie. You can scout against the Celtics.
And also, Shane Larkin was out, which actually hurt them. No, listen. Here's why. We both said Marcus Smart's not a point guard. Marcus Smart's not a point guard. Shane Larkin's speed can break down that defense, and he's an actual point guard. That also takes away some of Marcus Smart's ball handling responsibilities. Marcus Smart makes, even though his name is Smart, he makes a lot of dumb plays offensively. Shane Larkin being out actually hurt this team. Like, that's what people don't understand, bro. Like, when you win a playoff series, every little thing hurts. If you take away a rotation guy, then that means somebody else got to play more minutes that they're not accustomed to playing. Or
so somebody else who averaged 3.7 points and 1.8 assists in a playoff game.
He comes in and steadies the game. I promise you.
So therefore, Kyrie Irving is replaceable.
Listen, he comes back and look, he comes in and studies the game. Also, he's a very good defender. He's great at getting steals. I guarantee, and that means Marcus Smart does not have to play point guard. Marcus Smart is not a point guard. He is a combo guard.
I'm not leaving Shane Larkin in the end of games at the end of games.
You don't have to. It's not. Look, it's not about the end of the game. It's about that 10 minutes before you even get to the end of the games.
Yeah, which Terry Rozier was not making any shots.
And then you put Shane Larkin in.
Which is why you can't replace fucking Kyrie.
And then listen.
Because Kyrie gonna give you 25 a night.
Listen.
Automatic.
Listen. And then you put Shane Larkin in. And then you put Shane Larkin in the game. That's also 6 extra fouls.
I'm sorry, we got to agree to disagree.
For instance,
Kyrie Irving is irreplaceable.
No, he's not.
Just like Anthony Davis is irreplaceable.
Yes, but Anthony Davis is 7'2".
Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden are the only, and Russell, and that's it. Because Russell Westbrook is replaceable.
So Kyrie irreplaceable, but Russell is replaceable.
Yes, because Russell. You want to know why?
Fuck out of here.
You want to know why? You want to know why?
Why?
Because Kyrie Irving has proven that he can go out and make his teammates better without needing to dominate the ball. Russell Westbrook has not proven that he can go out and make his teammates better without needing to dominate the ball. Therefore, when you playing against Russell Westbrook, like the Jazz did, you just pack the fucking paint, make sure he can't get to the rim, and then the ball-dominant guard who can't shoot, there's nothing he can do. But run to the rim, take 30, 35 shots a game, and shoot 30% from the field and frustrate you because no one can get open shots. Kyrie Irving proved this year that regardless of Ty Lue's system, which we all think is an iso ball heavy, that he can go into an offensive scheme, a flow offensive scheme, and be able to work within the confines of the offense, make other people better, play all-star level defense, although he's not all NBA defense, but all-star level defense, and still be able to go out there and be Kyrie Irving.
Got to the finals.
No, if you take the ball out of Russell Westbrook's hands, he does not exist.
I disagree with that. I just think that
put Russell Westbrook on the Celtics and put him in that same flow offense.
Be great.
No, he wouldn't.
They'd be great.
No, he wouldn't.
They'd be great.
No, he wouldn't.
They'd be great.
No, he wouldn't. Look, I love Russ. Russ is my number. Like, he like top 5 favorite players of all time. But Russ is one of the most replaceable superstars in history because of the fact that he cannot shoot and he does not make others better other than Steven Adams.
Look.
And he needs a pick and roll guy to be able to play with him, which is the only thing that makes him effective. Because even when Ibaka was there and Steven Adams was young, he was still utilizing both of them in the pick and roll. And you can run a pick and roll with KD. I'm just not a believer in Russell Westbrook. I believe in Kyrie Irving because I've seen him do it. And I guess what I've also seen Kyrie do? Win a ring. Guess what I've also seen him do? Come up big in the playoffs and win a battle. Cool. Guess what I've also seen him do? Match LeBron James level for level in the NBA Finals against the Golden State Warriors and come back 3 from 1. I ain't seen nobody else do that shit.
It wasn't level.
But him and LeBron. Huh?
It wasn't like level for level.
So 40 and 40 in the finals
game 5
game?
was. No. I've said many times, Game 5 is Kyrie's games.
Game 5 is the biggest game in that series.
Yeah, and that was Kyrie. You gotta say Game 7, bro.
No.
Come on, G. No. It's fucking Game 7.
No, because Draymond Green was suspended for that game.
Not Game 7?
He was suspended for Game 5. That was a must.
G, but it's Game 7 in Oracle, G. You really gonna say Game 5 bigger than Game 7, G? Seriously?
Game 5 was in Oracle, too.
I know.
A Game 5 in Oracle.
There is no series in which a Game 5 is bigger than Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
You want to know why? You want to know why it was big for them? Because you have to get there.
Exactly, it was huge.
If they lose, we're not having this conversation.
If they lose in Game 7, we're not having this conversation.
Yes, but guess what he also did in Game 7? Hit the shot.
Agreed. Yes.
So he fucking balled out. He's irreplaceable,
bro. He's not. Literally, they were one game away. They were one game away from the finals without Kyrie Irving. He's not irreplaceable.
Kevin Love is replaceable.
Of course.
Kyrie Irving is irreplaceable.
I disagree.
We can disagree on that. Kevin Love is replaceable.
I need
Kevin Love to go out there, and when you open to just make them shots. And that's the difference between a great game, which is what Klay had, because he made those open shots when he was open.
I disagree with that. He did miss some open shots, but okay.
Yeah, yes, but in overtime, when they needed him, he made the two. He made 2 threes. The 2 threes that put the game out of reach.
Okay.
That's showing up. That's being money. Kevin Love, I need you to come out there and not just be good. Not just be all-star Kevin Love. I need you to be borderline superstar Kevin Love.
He had the foul and
it's not even a foul. I'm not mad at him on the foul. You want to know why? Because that's what Steph Curry, who is healthier than coming off of a MCL sprain, for a grade 2 MCL sprain. Huh?
I don't think it's that.
No, he's a better player, but he is a better player. But also, he had a grade 2 MCL sprain.
That's cool, but he's
also
was
out for 2 weeks.
He's also a better player.
No, he had the same injury. 5 weeks, 2 weeks.
And I still think that.
Huge difference.
And I still think that it's 2016 Steph. Like, we was even sitting back here. We was all on watching games. Like, man, 2016, you would have shot that, bro. I miss the old stuff.
I do.
Because he wasn't as smart of a basketball player then. That's cool. Like, Z, just because you can hit some shit does not mean you need to shoot that shit.
He was also hurt at that point in time and was
and
not
he
able
also
to move,
would have shot it regardless because that's what he was at that point in time.
The way he's moving now, is he not moving now? Way better than he moved in that series.
I would have to go back and watch the whole series.
You could go back and watch the whole series. He's moving way better than he did the whole series. He barely was taking the ball to the rim because he couldn't fucking move that well.
And they still went up 3-1.
That's the point. When you have the chance, aim for the head, LeBron. Aim for the head. And if you miss the head and you die because you aim for the head, guess what? If you fuck around and you hit the head and you pop the melon, you up 1-0, and then game 2, you can fuck around and come out and steal it.
You still should be up 1-0.
Now, literally, they have no chance.
I disagree with that.
They squandered the only chance they had away.
I disagree with that. I think there's definitely still positive that you can take away from this game that I think you can repeat. You've seen teams do this. It's not that difficult to play the Warriors dead ass. The book is out. It's not hard. Switch everything. Don't turn the fucking ball over.
How come can't nobody beat them in 7
Because they don't have the fucking personnel.
For 4 years?
No, they don't have the personnel.
For 4 years?
The Cavs did it.
For 4 years?
No, wait, look. Cavs beat them.
The Cavs didn't do that because of personnel.
Stop.
No, wait a minute, because you brought up personnel. You want to know why the Cavs didn't do it because of personnel? Because Bogey broke his fucking leg and Draymond Green was suspended for a game.
They wasn't there.
And also, when you want to talk about personnel, Andre Iguodala is out.
Exactly. Listen. The gap is closing on the Warriors to the effect of if one thing goes wrong, they could very well be beaten. Hold on. Wait. No, it's not. Because look, last year, if Iggy goes down last year, the Cavs got a chance? No. Hell, exactly. Because they were so far away from everybody. Iggy could have fell off the entire play.
Because Kevin Durant was so far ahead of LeBron James in that series. To the point where LeBron James could average a triple-double in that series and Kevin Durant still have a better series in it.
It's not just that.
If Kevin Durant shows up in game 1, we not having this conversation.
It's not just that. They got more bodies to throw at KD. They had 2 bodies to throw at KD last year. They had Richard Jefferson and LeBron James.
Like I said on
you got way more viable options right now to throw at KD than you had last year. You know
something funny? My analysis before when we recorded last Hoops and Brews is the same as it is right now. It's over in 4. Kevin Durant, if he gonna come out and play like that, he not gonna be the Finals MVP. I can finally get my Steph Curry Finals MVP or Klay Thompson Finals MVP. If Klay win it, I'm gonna be happy just so that I never have to hear your motherfucking mouth forget about it. But
still gonna hit my mouth.
But no, that's bullshit.
It has shit to do with false
bullshit
game.
Because one of your main critiques of him early on was that he didn't have any playoff performances.
Yeah.
You go out, you have one of your best playoffs,
you
go out and you have what you called his best playoff, and win Finals MVP. Stop talking shit about him.
That don't mean I can't critique the game. I do not talk shit about the man. Literally, the only thing I said about the man is he is 2 dribbles.
Well,
that's it.
2 dribbles. Go ahead, win the Finals MVP. This series is still over in 4. The Cavs still do not have enough. They had 1 game where they gave the Golden State Warriors the best shot. But the difference between the Warriors and the Raptors is that Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green instead of CP1 and DeMar DeRozan.
The Rockets.
No, I mean the Raptors.
I mean
the Raptors. I meant the Raptors. I meant the Raptors. Because LeBron ran through the Raptors. He ran through the Raptors. He ran through the Raptors. He was running through the 6 with his woes. LeBron was running through the 6 with his woes.
It was a much closer series than what people will remember.
You know what I remember from the column? 4-0. That's all I remember.
That's not
4-0 game winners getting blown
basketball, bro. You got to break down the game. Like, bro,
was I not watching the game?
Yes, but you not acting like it.
I am acting like it.
A couple of balls bounce.
If J.R. Smith know the time, then the Cavaliers win game 1.
Exactly.
I don't.
The game is much closer than what people realize. About that.
You either win or you lose.
It's not. No,
you either win or you lose. That's not true. When you finna get your ass swept.
No, look, listen. You either win or lose. Yes, I feel you. But when you go back, if I'm playing the Warriors and it's a 4-point game within 2 minutes left, I'm like, you know what? When I go back to the tape, I'm like, yo, we gave ourselves a chance to win. We can correct this and we can correct this. We give ourselves a chance to win next game.
But you know what the problem is? They're not going to do the same shit in the last game that they did before.
I disagree. The Rockets did. Why can't they?
The Rockets did what?
The Rockets did pretty much the same thing every fucking game. Frustrated shit out of KD and Steph and Clay pretty much got their 28 to 24 points.
Until what?
Until CP3 got hurt.
No. But you also don't take into account that Iggy was hurt for both of the games that the Rockets won when they came back and went up.
You said Iggy might be out the whole series. So here we are.
Yes, but the Rockets, I told you last series that we just watched the championship. This shit ain't the championship.
I don't know.
This shit ain't the championship.
I don't know.
This shit is the cherry on top. The championship was in the Western Conference Finals.
I don't think the Rockets are that much better of a team than
Guess what? Can the Cavs take the Warriors to 7?
Possibly.
No.
We
saw the champion. We saw the championship and we saw the championship. No. Possibly. We saw the championship in the Western Conference Finals. That was the championship. We saw the championship in the Western Conference Finals, and two of those teams had pivotal injuries to the main part of their rotations. So yes, although when we weigh in on the scale, Chris Paul weighs a little bit more than Iggy. Taking Iggy off that floor and having Quinn Cook on the floor to shoot that 3 instead of Iggy, or Quinn Cook on the floor at all to be making plays in the last 2 minutes of the Western Conference Finals in a game 6. No. I
hear you.
And with Harden, guy gonna win MVP. Go out there and get it done.
I do not disagree with you.
We just saw the championship.
I do not disagree
this shit is the icing on top. The same way we looked at the Raptors and everybody all season long, I think the Raptors, they can potentially go to the finals and play the Warriors, and they might be able to take the Warriors 6. I like the team, the way they constructed. I kept saying, I don't believe it's in Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan. They are not Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan. That's the only difference. But whatever, we can get out of here.
I disagree with that.
It's fine. We've been disagreeing about this shit since the fucking first day we started. Since the day we named this episode, Bill Russell is not a Hall of Fame.
Wow, no. You said Bill Russell was Tristan Thompson.
No, well, since I said Bill Russell's Tristan Thompson. If he was out there, he would have been fucking Tristan Thompson today.
Wild.
No, not wild. Not wild, sir. Not wild. Wild, sir. And actually, I'm sorry. I agreed on a former podcast that I would never disrespect Bill Russell again. So I'm sorry, Bill Russell. I didn't mean that.
What are we naming this?
I don't give a fuck.
Whatever. LeBron, aim for the head?
Aim for the head, LeBron. You should have aimed for the head. LeBron? You should have aimed for the goddamn head.
J.R. Smith, man.
No, don't put that.
Fucking remember.
If you don't make that pass,
it don't matter, G. You should know what the goddamn score. I
agree.
No, can I just hear you one time say there is no excuse for not knowing what the score is?
I've said that a million times.
Say those words.
I've literally said that.
Say it again.
Did I not say
it again?
No. Did I not say JR was a bonehead and he should have knew the score? I've said that a million fucking times. I literally started out the podcast. I said JR is a bonehead and he should have known what time was on the clock. But that don't mean that this loss ain't JR's fault. This loss falls on if I'm gonna live and I'm gonna die with LeBron, I'm gonna live and I'm gonna die with LeBron every single game, I'm gonna live and I'm gonna die with LeBron every single game. And when I die with you, when you make the pass, guess what? It's your fault when we die. When I die with you and you make the pass and it works, when you make the pass to Kyrie and Kyrie get the ball and make the 3 and it works, you're a genius. When you throw the ball to fucking George Hill and he gets fouled and he makes one to tie the game, but then you don't convert on the play after and you lose the game, it's your fault.
It's not your fault.
Take the shot. Aim for the head, Bron.
Even still,
you lost. Steph Curry in a snap of a finger with his Infinity Gauntlet about to fucking send your ass home.
Team game.
With a snap of the finger of that goddamn Infinity Gauntlet. Curry got the Infinity Gauntlet. That's what we should name the shit. Curry got the Infinity Gauntlet.
Bron right now is still the Finals MVP. 51 points.
No, he's not the Finals MVP. Get the fuck out of here. No, he's not.
51 points.
He's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
51 points.
No, you want to know if he was the Finals MVP, you know what he would have did? In overtime, went out and won the game. But he didn't do that.
51 points.
I don't hear you saying shit about what LeBron did in overtime, do I?
I don't know what anybody did in overtime. I was too distraught.
Exactly.
No, I
don't want to hear if you LeBron, you fucking distraught.
Overtime shouldn't
this ain't Hurricane Katrina. This is the goddamn NBA Finals. You ain't got nothing to be distraught about. Get your ass out there and play basketball.
Overtime still came. Overtime is completely inexcusable. They completely fell apart in overtime. I hope Tristan doesn't get suspended.
No, he deserves to get suspended.
He probably does.
If you suspend Draymond for that bullshit that you called on fucking Draymond, then you got to suspend Double T. Because you know what Draymond did? He fucking moved his arm out and hit the man nuts, moving the man out the way. You know what Tristan Thompson did? He took the ball.
And that was after he kicked a man in the nuts.
Come on, bro.
He kicked him in the nuts.
The point is,
he kicked him in the nuts.
The point is, that is different than you taking the ball and fucking jamming into somebody's face.
Kicking a man in the flagrantly in the nuts.
He didn't try to, though. We all know that.
And even still, Draymond in the man face, clapping in the man face.
But we all know that that's...
I don't even think he should have been ejected.
But we all know with that Draymond Steven Adams thing, although we think it was intentional, that's the way he always fucking does. Even to this day.
I also don't think he should have been ejected. No, he's gotten much better with that. I also don't think he should have been ejected for the Livingston shit.
Who?
Tristan.
Why?
Why should he get ejected for that?
He pushed the ball in Draymond Green.
No, that's not what he got ejected for. He got ejected before then.
No, but he should have been ejected before that. With the Livingston thing, after you just pushed the ball in another man.
That was after it.
Can you let me finish?
What?
Who got ejected for the Livingston thing?
Tristan. That's why he got ejected.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
What?
Hold on. He pushed the ball after he got ejected? No,
yes,
he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Oh, for the Livingston thing. Oh,
yeah.
Then they was probably just trying to keep it from getting out of hand.
I know, but I don't think
it's 2.6 seconds left. Why are you doing this?
Why?
Because it's 2.6 seconds left. Why are you doing
Why
this?
are you ejecting him?
It's 2.6 seconds.
Call it technical.
It's 2.6 seconds left. The game was over. You know it's over. Why are you doing this?
Why are you shooting the ball?
Take your L like a man.
He's shooting the ball.
So what?
What the fuck do you mean? I'm not gonna let you shoot the ball. Why are you shooting the ball?
Well, then don't
run the clock out.
Well, then don't let me shoot the ball.
He didn't, and they ejected him for it.
Well, look, like I said, they didn't want to get out of hand.
No.
Yes.
If you go shoot the ball, I got a right to contest it.
Bro, it's 2.6 seconds
Why you shoot the ball then? Let the clock run out. Just like fucking Dave.
You want to know why? Because there was still a shot clock going on.
Run it out.
Why? Why should I get a turnover on my thing because we beat y'all?
Listen.
What the fuck kind of
listen. This is just courtesy of the NBA.
Courtesy nuts.
Wait. Dame said he got mad at Chris Paul earlier in the year for taking a layup when he didn't have to take it because he just ran the clock out. People in the NBA know, like, yo, if you have the game won, just let the clock run out. Cool. If you're going to shoot the ball, let me contest it. Why you throwing me out for that?
No.
Call a technical foul. Cool if you want to, but why you throwing me out?
Yeah, but you also don't know what he said to the man.
Everybody arguing.
No, but you don't know specifically what he said.
To Livingston?
Yes.
Who gives a fuck?
What do you mean who gives a fuck? If you the referee and you standing within earshot, wait a minute. If you the referee and you standing within earshot, you know the game had multiple controversies throughout the ending of it.
Nobody
you know that this is a highly contested game. Why is it that you would let the game get out of hand? No, but this is the thing. After he got ejected, guess what? He would have got ejected with 2.6 seconds left. The game was over.
I agree.
So it doesn't matter why he got ejected. After you get ejected, walk to the locker room. We're not having a discussion.
I think he was asking to the refs, like, yo, like, am I ejected?
After you get ejected, walk to the locker room. We're not having this discussion. No, look, listen. Why are you pushing the ball in the man's face?
I fully agree. I fully, there is
he should be suspended. Suspend him.
He probably should be suspended for that.
No, it ain't no probably. He should be. If you suspend Draymond for a nut tap, you have to suspend him for that.
Yeah, he should. I mean,
because if the ball went in his hands, then that would have been a punch.
Yeah, no, I agree. He probably should be. He definitely should be suspended for his actions for that.
And he said, what you could clearly see on the screen, meet me in the locker room.
I feel him.
So therefore, if I'm the NBA, you basically was trying to start some shit.
He's mad. No. I understand why, but you got to keep your composure.
You got to hold your composure.
I agree.
So I don't want to hear it, and I don't want to hear no excuses either when he gets suspended.
He shouldn't have been. He shouldn't have got ejected for the Livingston thing.
If you get ejected and you walk straight to the locker room, this is a non-story.
I don't think he knew he was ejected.
When you go to the refs and you complain, and after you got ejected at first,
I don't think he knew he was ejected.
It don't matter. In that moment, why?
I mean, I know. I hear you. I do not disagree with you. I don't disagree with you.
So you basically got suspended for no reason. You got outgamed and shit.
I don't disagree with you.
You got Draymond. I mean, I'm sorry. You got LeBron. You got LeBron and Draymond. And
I don't disagree with
Draymond, you. And shout out to LeBron for playing through that, getting hit in the face by Draymond. When I saw it, I thought it was just Bron like flopping, trying to get a flagrant on Draymond. Because I know, but it would have been the perfect spot in that moment for him to like, get that flagrant on Draymond and get him kicked out because the Cavs had the momentum in that game. But Bron got hit in the eye, crazy blood on his eye and all that stuff. Hey, Bron is a warrior. Like I said, my only criticism with 51. LeBron always is just take the shot, bro.
No, see, you just really do not believe.
Bron.
Like, look.
I've been saying it since 2007. Aim for the head, Bron.
Look.
How long you want me to keep saying aim for the head, Bron? Since 2007? That's
bro.
11 years old, G.
In every single game.
I was 17 when Bron fucking when I
in every single game of whatever I play organized sports. Half of my young life.
Okay.
Literally, half of my young life.
Okay. What they got to do with it? It's NBA coaches that ain't never played organized sport.
Listen, I know that's not the point I'm saying. Basketball, football, I played volleyball, I played track, I even played soccer, I think baseball one year. the main thing that I always tell you is trust your teammates. It's a team game. If you don't have it, even going back to last year, okay, I drive. Can I take a contested shot? Sure. But I got Kyle Korver, one of the greatest three-point shooters in the history of the NBA, in the corner. If I'm not going to pass him that ball, ain't no point in him being on the court. No. That's the only reason the man on the court for is to shoot the ball.
Guess what? If LeBron would have, in a similar situation, not necessarily with the same play, but taken a runaway floater, falling out of bounds, where he just politely banks it off the glass, and it goes in,
that
and he
shot
makes
wasn't
it.
available in that situation. Though.
Well, you don't know what shot was available. You don't know if he. You don't know what shot was available. You don't know what shot was available. He was driving left, right? Am I wrong? He was driving on the left hand side. Korver was in the corner. So the pass. So they converged on him. He threw the pass.
Look, listen. It's a. I think KD was on it. I think KD came from the corner. Draymond was on him. Draymond is on him. KD comes from this way. So it ain't no. Even if you do that, you gonna run into fucking.
What happened at the end of that game?
KD hit the shot.
No, what happened at the end of that game? What happened at the end of the game?
They lost.
So, look, if I'm gonna take a L, if I'm gonna take an L, if I'm gonna take an L and I'm gonna have to deal with shitheads like me talking shit about me, not taking a shot, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna aim for the fucking head. LeBron, because everybody's main critique of LeBron is that he does not aim for the head.
That's why you're not LeBron.
Guess what? I'm cool with that.
You would have shot some. You would literally be Russell Westbrook. That's what you would be.
No, that's not true.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
Yes, you would. Aim for the head.
Yes, you would.
Aim for the head.
You would be Russell Westbrook.
You wanna know why? Because Russell Westbrook ain't 6'8", 280, and faster than a train, and can jump higher than anybody.
You would shoot some bullshit. You would shoot
a
horrible shot.
At the end of the game, Ty Lue would have been like, you know what? That's Bron. He's one of the best. He's the best player on planet Earth. One of the greatest players of all time. I'm gonna live. But you know what I'm not gonna do? I'm not going to get up in the press conference and be like, well, George made the shot to tie the game. He didn't convert it. We messed up. We did some plays. But you know what happens? We take the loss. We're going to have to come back.
You're not going to use your teammates while they're on the court.
Look, you can use them for all 47, 30 of the game. But in the last 30 seconds, aim for the head, bro. That's all I got to say. Aim for the head. Bron, you should have aimed for the head. And that's why you took the L. Anyways, it's still going to be a sweep. All my analysis is still the same. Jordan Clarkson is still a goddamn bum. Larry Nance is not a bum. But he's not consistent. And watch, Steph gonna average 29 on George Hill this series and win Finals MVP. So you can holler at me later. Anyways, been your boy TPJ. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Real TPJ, REEL TPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you dummy. This has been a happy hour. We haven't done these in a while. We're gonna start doing these again now that the NBA season is winding down. I didn't feel like doing the Hoops and Brews. It takes a lot to get that shit done. It takes a lot to get it done. I do it by myself. Editing and putting all of the sound and all that shit together. It takes a lot of work to get on, a lot of time. So no Hoops and Brews, no new Hoops and Brews until Saturday. We can do it on Saturday night, right? Cool. Until Saturday night, Sunday, during the day, whatever, before the game. And then we'll go from there. Pavy, go ahead and get your plug in.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavy World, PAVY World, all one word. Instagram, the same thing, PAVY World, all one word. Got new music really coming really soon. Roller Dead 6, Fiji Water Flood. By the time you hearing this, the artwork will be out. So Fiji Water Flood on Monday. Go check that out. Whoispavy.com. Yeah.
All right. Peace.